Time for your Sunday NFL Rapid Fire. This one's going down this Sunday, September the 19th. Use the promo code PUNT, P-U-N-T, saves you 20% off the entire picksandparlays.net site. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. With me today, I've got Tim Michael. He's going to give us 5 free rapid fire picks in under about 5 minutes. How's it going, Tim?
It's going great, Allie. We're going to put this NFL record to the test this weekend and see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do. This is your first time to rapid fire. It ain't easy, but it is fun. You ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Okay. Up first, we've got the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucks are the favorite, minus 12.5, and the total's 52.
Well, like you said, Atlanta at Tampa Bay is my first game I'm looking at, Allie, and this game is a 4:05 Eastern start. Not surprising, the Falcons are 0-1 straight up and against the spread, while the Buccaneers are 1-0 straight up while going 0-1 against the spread. Now, Tampa's off the high-scoring 31-29 win over the Cowboys on opening night, while Atlanta looked terrible falling 32-6 at home to Philadelphia. This is a large spread, Alley. But with much easier games up next for the Falcons, including the Giants, the Washington football team, and the Jets, I think this fragile visiting side is in for another long day. Tampa, on the other hand, has a much more difficult upcoming schedule with back-to-back road games at the Rams and the Patriots, followed by the Dolphins and the Eagles. I don't think Brady and the home side look past this opportunity, Allie. I expect a complete domination from the home side on both sides of the ball. So, hey, my call in on this one is going to be to lay the points and take Tampa.
All right, 12.5. We got that one under our belt. Vikings are at the Cardinals. Cards are a smaller favorite here, minus 3.5. The total's 51. Rapid fire away.
All right, the second game, as you mentioned, I'm looking at is once again Sunday, 4:05 Eastern start. And this sees, like you said, the Vikings at Arizona. The Cardinals are a 3.5-point home favorite. Sally, like you said, once again, I'm covering everything you've covered. But, hey, Minnesota is off of a disheartening 27-24 overtime road loss in Cincinnati. Though, and with the 2 tough game home schedule up next that sees it play both the Seahawks and the Browns, I just wonder how focused the Vikings are going to be here after their loss in week 1. But the Cardinals come in with a ton of confidence. I didn't think they got nearly enough respect in their destruction, their 30-13 destruction of the Tennessee Titans, and I don't think they're getting nearly enough respect here as well. I like Murray and company to put on a show here for the home crowd. My suggestion for the second play here is to once again lay those points and go with the Cardinals.
Okay, up next, we've got those Tennessee Titans you were talking about up against the Seahawks. Seahawks minus 6 at home, 54 is the total.
Okay, this game, this features the Titans and the Seahawks. This is going to be one of those big featured Sunday afternoon games. The Titans, while they're 0-1 straight up and against the spread, as I just outlined, they lost badly to the Cardinals at home last weekend. I think the worst thing people can do is to overreact after what happened in week 1. But that being said, if any team was due for a little regression after overperforming the last couple seasons, it does seem to me that Ryan Tannehill and the Titans could fit that bill. But regardless, I don't want to overreact, but at the same time, this is a difficult matchup in the Pacific Northwest. It's going to be cold and wet in Seattle this weekend, which just plays into their game. The Seahawks also are 1-0 straight up against the spread after dismantling the Colts in Indy, 28-16 last weekend, and I say they keep that momentum rolling here at home. So my call in this third featured contest is to lay the points again and take the Seahawks.
I'm with it. Seattle's not an easy place to play at all. Weather conditions, not to mention how loud it is in that stadium. Exactly. Up next, we've got the Dallas Cowboys at the LA Chargers. Chargers minus 3.5. The total's 55.
Okay. So once again, this fourth game I'm looking at also goes on Sunday. It sees Cowboys traveling to LA, like you mentioned, to hit up those Chargers, and Dallas, of course, is 0-1 straight up, 1-0 against the spread after nearly beating the Bucs on their home field on opening night. The Cowboys look great offensively, and I'd argue they look pretty good defensively as well. You know what? Playing Tom Brady isn't easy, obviously. Now, the Chargers are 1-0 straight up against the spread after their 20-16 win at Washington. I wasn't hugely impressed with the offensive rookie of the year, though, as Justin Herbert did just enough to pull off the road victory. Hey, I think Dallas has the firepower and defense to win this one outright, Allie, but I think the Chargers are getting a little too much respect in this one. I will, though, stop just a little bit short of calling for the outright upset, but I definitely expect another competitive effort out of Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. So that's my call on this one. We're going to change it up. We're going to grab as many points as you can and go with Dallas.
Yeah, they really impressed me. I didn't expect to see that out of the Cowboys last week. So just going to grab points with them. That seems like it's the thing to do. Worked in the last game, didn't it? Lions are at the Packers. That's our last one. Packers minus 11.5, and the total's 48.5.
Okay, so you know what? We're going to be moving this one, like you mentioned, to Monday night. I think you said it was on Monday night, but it is on Monday night.
Sorry,
Detroit Lions are in Green Bay to take on those interesting Packers. Detroit lost 41-33 at home to San Fran in its opener, and it struggled defensively. But note that it buckled down big time in the second half, allowing just 10 points after conceding 31 in the first. And only scoring 10 points in the first half, the Lions ended up scoring 23 in the second. I say Detroit can carry that momentum over here. And well, hey, I'm obviously not going to be calling for an outright upset in this one. I think the Lions can take advantage of this fragile Green Bay team. And, well, you know what? Aaron Rodgers and the Packers definitely look fragile after their humbling 38-3 defeat to the Saints in week 1. I'm just not sure where Rodgers' head is at, Allie. So I'm going to suggest taking the Lions and all those points on Monday night.
Yep, that line opened around 13.5. I know our friend Detroit Lenny got it at 13.5. It's moving down. I think it's way too many points. When Rodgers gets a haircut and looks like he wants to be there and do his job, then I'll start believing in the Packers. But until then, we're taking the points with the Lions. All right, guys, that was your free NFL Sunday Rapid Fire with me, Allie Burns, and Tim Michael from Picks and Parlays.